So in this video, we're going to run through the top spin serve. So there's a few things you need to think about when you're actually setting the height with this, and that is that you meet the legal requirements of serving in pickleball. So the first thing that we need to check is actually that the ball is below waist height, because we know that if you are serving above waist height, then that's going to be an illegal serve. The second thing that we need to check is that your the edge of the paddle here is below your wrist. So you want to set up the SpinPro in such a way that you have that nice angle. So I would suggest if you're right-handed, setting it up at 1 o'clock, and if you're left-handed, setting it up at 11 o'clock. So I'm just going to check my alignment, see if that's correct. Yep, that's below waist height, and my tip is below my wrist. Okay, so first thing we're going to practice is our spacing to the ball. As always, your contact point is the most important thing. So you want to set yourself up so your contact is in front of that front foot. Imagine you have a baseline here. In fact, you can actually set your SpinPro up on the court on a baseline, or you can put some imaginary line out at home so you're practicing your positioning correctly. I've got my contact point right. The other thing I need to ensure when I'm practicing my serve is that my ball toss arm, or my non-dominant arm, can reach where the ball would be. So there's no point practicing like this, because in reality, you're not going to serve with the ball that far away. So you want to find what your normal kind of serving position is. So for me, I'd say it's about there. That's about where I would toss the ball to hit. So from this position, we're going to start in our contact point, and you're just going to roll the paddle up over the opposite shoulder. As with a regular topspin forehand, it helps to utilize your elbow to aim the ball where you want it to go. So you can either aim it to the left box or the right box on your follow through. Also, having your chest and your hips turning through with that is going to help with you getting that extra power through the shot. The next step, you're going to start again in that contact point, but now you're going to start with that ball arm out. And you're going to imagine that you're either tossing the ball for yourself or just dropping it from this position. Drop the ball and then through to that finish position. Drop the ball through to that finish position. And just make sure that you are accelerating through. If you go too slowly with your swing, you're not going to get as much topspin, and that's crucial when you're serving to get that level of acceleration to help you get that ball kicking up on the other side. The next progression, we're going to add in a bit of a backswing. So you're going to start with your paddle back. The easiest way is to kind of point the tip of the paddle away from you. Line up that ball toss arm again, and you're just going to swing forward through to that finish position. Paddle back, drop the ball through to that finish position. Now, the next step after this depends on what kind of serve you have. Most people actually just start with their paddle nice and low and they finish up high. Some people though like to have a slight loop on their backswing. So this is personal to you, whatever you prefer. If you do have a loop on your backswing or a slightly higher backswing, the next progression is for you. So you're going to start, imagine you've got the ball in the hand here, take that paddle round and down and then through. Ball and paddle together and then through. Ball and paddle together and then through.